For some reason, we have grown up now, and the internet has been a thing for a long time. But some people think that words that they say will never, ever be dug up.
Right.
They think that whatever they say on a video call that's being recorded and uploaded to the internet somewhere will never be found again.
You have transcripts everywhere. Your
Yeah.
whole everything you say is being transcripted.
Yeah, I don't understand how people don't see that. But anyway, so she worked at Sweet Baby. Now, Sweet Baby Incorporated, the whole thing started because a Brazilian guy started a Steam forum
Right.
that just curated and said, hey, these are the games that Sweet Baby worked on.
Yeah.
And this is a perfect example of the Streisand effect, where the Sweet Baby people started calling attention to this and trying to get him canceled off the internet, him get his Steam page. So then once that started happening, the YouTubers got a hold of it and blew this thing up.
They blew the lid off.
Incredible. And all this guy was doing, he wasn't saying to go attack the company.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't saying anything. He was just saying Sweet Baby is involved in these. And it was public information.
Yeah,
The games that they work on were on their website.
So let's talk about Sweet Baby. This is what they are. They are a consultant company.
Yes.
Like first, we have to say what they are. They are a third-party company that comes in to developers, and the way they advertise themselves is they are an inclusion-focused narrative and a consultation company. They're building a team and a process in hopes of building a kinder, more sustainable industry
so many trigger
at every scale.
There's so many red flags.
Whether you
in
need
that.
a fresh pair of eyes or a guiding hand, we're here to work with you. So it's condescending right off the bat. Right?
Yeah.
Like it's a little condescending, like, oh, you don't know what you're doing when it comes to inclusion. We'll do it for you. Right? I'm not saying that's wrong, but I'm saying their approach is trash to it. Now, the games they've worked on.
No, their approach is wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And the way they're going about it is
they worked on
trash.
Sable. Now, here's what blows my mind is 1, 2, 3 Game of the Year contenders on their list. Right?
Yeah.
I played
Spider-Man
to completion.
2 shouldn't have been a game of the year.
Right. I've played to completion 2 of these.
Spider-Man 2?
I played through a third of this game, Alan Wake 2.
Yeah.
No issues. I don't see it. I have none. Right? I have none. I don't see anything because they said something about the main character Saga. She was going to be white, and they came in and said made her black. I don't see the difference. It doesn't matter.
Nothing too wrong about that.
Yeah.
With God of War Ragnarok, you could see their thing with they made the
It's Norse mythology, which is white.
Right, and they made one of the characters black.
And Angrboda was a black girl.
Which it's an immersion breaking thing.
I mean, I guess I understand it, but I'm already suspending reality that there's a giant snake.
I think with Spider-Man 2,
It's the Puerto Rican and black thing.
yeah,
But that's
no,
his
no, no,
character
no,
was
no,
built
no,
that
no,
way.
no. Spider-Man 2 was like the gay quest lines where you had to take the guy out. Yeah,
okay.
And then that was part of that.
You're right. And
And then also like
I'd help that guy ask another guy out to prom. It was kind of annoying.
And the fact that I heard, and I'm not 100% on this because I didn't play the game, that Miles Morales' character was relegated to more of like someone doing kind of chores to help people out.
Yeah.
And the best parts in the game were still Peter Parker's thing. So because of that, they took and they moved their diversity vehicle through Miles Morales and made him a lesser character in the game, and he was more dealing with social issues and not fighting bad guys.
True to an extent, but since I played it again front to back, I 100%ed it. I think I platinumed it, but to a point, yes, but it's also because Peter's story by far is more interesting because of the.
And you
the
say that
symbiote.
as a Puerto Rican man.
Yeah, right. It's more interesting because he has a fucking alien symbiote.
You're a
that he's
right-wing
dealing
fucking
with.
bigot now.
You know, this guy's worried about his friend. And as a Spider-Man fan, that's one of the most interesting things that's ever happened to fucking Peter Parker was the symbiote.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the symbiote's black.
Venom.
Right? Venom is the most interesting villain he's ever had.
Yeah.
So, of course, he will overshadow Miles's whatever story he's going through, just because that's the most iconic Spider-Man villain.
See, the weird thing is like, you clicked on the link, right, for this?
Yeah.
Just type in Sweet Baby Incorporated at the top, because that's an old link. So it might be taking you to... All right, now click on the page. See if it's changed. Go down to the games that they did again.
No.
Oh, they still have Suicide Squad on there. Go to their front page, because I believe they took Suicide... Yeah, go scroll down, though. Yeah, they removed Suicide Squad from their front page. Yes, they did have it on there because they don't want their name associated with that fucking piece of trash game.
Narrative and development.
Yeah.
Like,
all right.
So the guy that was blowing them up, I listened to him and he kind of said he didn't play some of these games. So it's like, all right, man, like,
right.
So how do you know? Like,
he played some of the games.
He didn't play Spider-Man. Flat out said I didn't play that game.
Yeah. But he played.
But he tried to say that they got a flag wrong in Spider-Man.
They did.
Where?
They did. They really. You don't remember that?
You didn't play it either.
I know that, but that was like a huge story. They put the Cuban flag in there instead of the Puerto Rican flag on his fucking wall. Yeah,
man, I didn't catch it.
Well, because you're not down with the struggle, my friend.
Shopping.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they put the wrong flag in there.
Let's see.
They were so interested in diversity, they put the wrong flag in there. And his suit has the Puerto Rican flag on it.
Yes, one of them did.
Yeah. They put the Cuban flag on there. Anywho.
Interesting.
The guy wasn't doing anything.
No, I'm not blaming him. I mean, if you're gonna step up and get your soapbox out and stand on it, do the homework, man.
What? Do the homework for what?
The game, like play the game, like and be like, oh yeah.
You don't have to play the game to. Like you could, there's plenty of games that I haven't played. What's the 3D Super Mario game that first came out?
Wonder.
Yeah.
Oh.
No. Was it no
Odyssey? No, 64.
Yeah. Okay, Super Mario. I have never played that game before.
Damn.
But I know the guy who fucking speedran that game. You don't have to play the game to go and watch people play through the game with Twitch and everything to know that things exist in the game. To know that these narratives, I never played Spider-Man either, but I knew about the gay storyline in Spider-Man.
Right by that flag.
Yeah. I knew about that stuff. That doesn't mean that just because you can't play it, what are you trying to say that just because you're not a woman, you can't have any opinion on women's issues?
No. I guess I didn't think that maybe he's watching this content.
Yeah. Well, and he's played other games that have been done by Sweet Baby. He played God of War.
He played God of War.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he said he played God of War.
One of them. Maybe it's Alan Wake then.
But anyway,
it's actually really good.
He basically said when you walk into a restaurant. Or a group of restaurants that have a product in that restaurant that contains peanuts, you should be aware of the fact that if you're allergic to peanuts, you should be aware that this restaurant carries peanuts. That's all he did. Mm-hmm. He didn't say go attack Sweet Baby. He didn't say boycott their work. He just said if you don't like this type of content that these games are involved with, be aware that you will see this other stuff in other games.
And then, then the community went nuts.
It was the fact that the people from Sweet Baby, this Kim Belair, and other people went after him.
Yeah, man.
That was where they messed up because then as soon as you went after him, so he went from there was 2,000, 3,000 people in this community. It's now sitting over 200,000 people in this community for this. Like I said, you know what the Streisand effect is, right?
Okay.
Barbara Streisand went out and I think it was a picture of her house or something like that was out there that nobody knew it was her house, or something like that. But then she went out and made a big deal about it, and then everybody knew about it.
Yeah.
So if Sweet Baby just didn't attack this guy about it, nobody would have known about this shit right now. But they tried to do that. They tried to dox it. They put somebody in to infiltrate the Steam forum for this. That's what Sweet Baby did. So then people started going deep on him and looking into things that they did. They found out that Sweet Baby has ties with a bunch of other companies that did it. They have ties with the people that were involved with I think it was Ghostbusters, the first Ghostbusters movie. I could be wrong on that. I probably am. But they have this other thing. It's called Ghost Babies.
Ghost Babies.
Or Baby Ghosts or whatever. And then they had this Kim Belair. If you could probably pull up the video about her talking and basically telling people to blackmail the people in their company to get a team like that involved with their game. And how she wants to her goal is to basically take over gaming and push this narrative into games because a lot of the people that are playing games are just fucking massive babies who need to be
cis white males that just want boobs and
that need to be led in the direction of this inclusive narrative. And people don't want that in games. It's an escapist thing. We don't want political narratives.
I don't need real world shit.
No. This is why Helldivers is doing such a good job because they're saying we don't want any of it in there.
This isn't real.
Yeah.